Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. You know, Richmond Pond is a very unique place for Berkshire County, and a very special place for not just the town of Richmond, but the city of Pittsfield also. And as most of you know, Richmond Pond, the town line or for Richmond or city line for Pittsfield runs almost right through the center of Richmond Pond. And it is a treasure to have. Richmond Pond is so unique and stands out from our three main bodies of water here, Pond-Tuzakanota and Richmond in the Pittsfield area. It stands out in the sense that we have game trails and that run parallel to the railroad tracks here in a very unique environment that brings in so many animals, from deer and bear to the occasional moose to so much that goes on here. That I wish I could have included all of it in this video. I did the best I could, you know, but there'll be more. But basically this just shows the balance, and you know, a lot of you know again that I've spoke of the herding dog situation for the Canada geese at Richmond Pond. I'm definitely against that. I just do not feel this is the right environment for that at all. So this video just shows the balance that we have, the types of animals that we have, and how bringing dogs in to a situation like that could disrupt so many things, including some of the fish that spawn in the shallows. So that's really it. And this is more from my point of view as a wildlife enthusiast and photographer, that I'm out there every day, and this is how I see Richmond Pond and the beauty that it has. So enjoy. The Canada goose. The Canada goose we've talked about a lot. The Canada goose is nature's grazing bird, and really one of nature's only grazing birds. They live primarily on grass and weeds. But we do have a decent population here at Richmond Pond. The mallard ducks. The ducks are kind of odd when it comes to breeding. As soon as the eggs are laid, the male takes off and hangs out with the other males, and mama raises the young. Our North American beavers. The state does keep an eye on our beaver population here, and right now we have a healthy, balanced beaver population. The American bald eagle. As many of you know, we've just in recent years have been seeing the return of the bald eagle to where it's something you can see on a regular basis now, and they're such beautiful birds, and it's great to see them back to Richmond Pond. My absolute favorite bird of all time, the great blue heron. This is the bird that really got me into taking pictures and everything. They're just such an amazing bird to follow. It's incredible to watch them fish. They're so skilled at what they do. So anybody getting into bird watching, a great bird to start with. Because of their size, you can get some really good pictures. But it's a treat to have these guys at Richmond Pond, and they return every year. Our wild turkey that surround the pond area. There's so many species here, from the cormorants to the ospreys. It's really just too many to go through and name, but there are literally hundreds of different species of birds that throughout the course of the year call Richmond Pond home. And of course, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, a lot of our larger animals, like the deer, our white-tailed deer population that lives around the pond, that uses the sides of the tracks and the game trails that come through here on a daily basis, usually twice a day. Same with the black bear. And with the black bear population, often this time of year, it's not shocking to see one cooling off in the pond, trying to clean itself from any kind of ticks or fleas or anything like that, or just cool down. But for the most part, the black bears are harmless. They're not looking to come after you. They're looking for food. If you don't leave food out and you don't leave bird feeders that are easily reached for them, they tend to will move past your property. But it's fun to see them. They're amazing animals to watch. And of course, one of our most elusive animals out here, the bobcat. The best time of year to catch them is in the cold weather season. They shy away from people. I don't blame them. And our eastern coyote, a lot of people hear the coyotes at night. I've heard them called many different things, coy dogs and things like that. But the eastern coyote it's its own breed that they're in recent times have found out a lot about. That it's a hybrid between the gray wolf and the western coyote. And then of course our frog population here, we have a variety of different frog species that help a lot with the mosquitoes and keep a good balance there. And a lot of our different reptiles and amphibians, our turtles, the painted turtles are one of my favorites. They're just a fun turtle. They're fun to watch, they're funny. They're pretty much herbivores, but they'll eat meat when they can find it. But as they get older, like even our local snapping turtles, as they get older, they become more and more vegetarians. The more in years, the further they stray from meat. But the first 10 years of their lives, they are heavy on the meat side as well. But we have a great turtle population here. And some of our snapping turtles, like this one, our three-legged girl, she's been getting around pretty good for quite a few years now. I had to help her off the tracks that day, but she gets around pretty good. And of course, our snake population, our northern water snakes. A lot of people freaked out about this, but the northern water snakes are completely harmless to people. They eat small fish and insects, and even they find companionship out in the swamp and play an important role in our ecosystem here. And of course, the fish that spawn in the shallows are bullheads, are bottom feeders, and they're a great fish to fish for. And they come into the shallows, usually 6 to 12 inches deep of water, maybe even a little shallower than that, and lay their fry, their young. Which sometimes, like this shot here, you'll see hundreds and hundreds of these little bullheads that are no more than maybe a half an inch in length. And then you'll see, of course, the panfish, the bluegill and pumpkin seeds that feed on them as well. And of course, there's a variety of amazing fish here. Richmond Pond is an incredible bass pond and a really good pickerel pond. And in the spring and in the fall when they stock, it's good trout fishing out here too. So it does play a big role with sportsmen. Great fishing at Richmond Pond. Richmond Pond was always known as one of the best perch ponds around as well. And it's just a beautiful area.
The Berkshires are one of the most beautiful places in the United States. And Pittsfield itself, this area, having treasures like Richmond Pond, like Onoda Lake and Pontuzic Lake, Berry Pond up at the State Forest, and all the unique wildlife to our geographical area that lives in these areas, the species that we have here. This is such a beautiful place, promoted correctly, could really, really turn around this entire area. So I see bright days ahead for Pittsfield, and I hope everyone enjoyed this, and I hope to do more. I'm hoping to do one on Pontuzic and Onoda as well. So that's it for now. Get out there, enjoy the summer, enjoy Pittsfield, think positive, and let's move Pittsfield ahead.